Okay? Great. Anyway, this story starts a year ago last May. I took off my shoe one night before going to bed, and I had an open blister on my foot. So I put some Band-Aid cream on it, put a Band-Aid over, went back to work the next day, and came home the next night, and it was getting very red. So I have other health issues, so I figured I better take care of this, but my health insurance has a $100 deductible for the emergency room, and that's a $40 deductible for the special care doctor. So I chose the special care doctor first because they're in the same hospital building as Paoli Medical Center and the Paoli Hospital. So I get there, take off my shoe, and at this point, the things you don't want to hear from a doctor are, oh my, oh no, this is not what you're looking for. She was in a state of panic, and she said, go right to the emergency room. So plan A of spending the $40 instead of the $100 was now $140. So that didn't work out that well. So, and she was really in a state of panic, and which really upset me a lot. But anyway, I get to the emergency room, and I get the reverse doctor. This guy is from California. He just got back from Iraq, and he is about as laid back as a human being can be. So he looks at my open wound, and he goes, that's not too bad. And he hands me a cocktail full of antibiotics. And if this doesn't work, he said, go back and see your doctor in 2 or 3 days. So 2 days later, my foot is now inflamed. The red is crawling up my leg. I go back to the doctor, that's another $40. Wait. And she says, we're going to go right to the only way you can get into Paoli Hospital is to go in through the emergency room. That's the only way in. So another $140 to get into the emergency room. And this time they admitted me. And I guess the next day they came back with a report. Anyway, before that even, I called my wife and said I'm being admitted to the hospital. She knew that was going on. And I texted my kids that were, I have a serious staph infection, and I'm being admitted to the hospital. But I don't type real well with my thing. I speak my text. And staph infection didn't spell right, and my son texted me back, so does that mean you have a slutty nurse? So staph infection, slutty. I said, no, he has my sense of humor, which is good. Anyway, so at this point, now the internet is a dangerous thing because they came back with the results, and I have what was called MRSA, all right? Pretty serious stuff. And reading the internet makes it even worse. You have no idea. The first part comes back, there's only one antibiotic in the entire world that works on MRSA. And luckily they were giving it to me, but if it didn't work, you're done. Yes, you're done is the answer, I guess that is. First they remove the part of your body, they try that first, and then you're done. But anyway, things seem to be working, but I'm now in the hospital on my 5th day. And I'm feeling really, really sorry for myself because every day I'm reading more about MRSA, and every day it gets worse and worse. And right at the peak of at the bottom, in walks Tara, the owner of Burlap and Bean, and Kyle, the sound person, and he's carrying his lovely Martin guitar. And I had an hour-and-a-half in-room concert. And if this doesn't make a relationship, nothing does. So anyway, they left, and then the following day, the medications sort of make you tired. So I'm in the middle of a nap in the middle of the afternoon, and I hear a harp playing. I was afraid to open my eyes. I'm figuring we're done. Well, there's a lovely lady who goes around the hospital with a harp and goes to the rooms and plays if you want. I told her I didn't want. No. That was not for me. Not after my in-room concert for that, which all the nurses seem to love, by the way. Anyway, 4 days later, I was in the hospital, I guess, a total of 9 days. They inserted a PICC line into a PICC line, if you guys don't know, now I'm read up on this stuff. A PICC line is when they put an intravenous line to your heart, and you self-administer your antibiotics at home, your intravenous at home. I did that for another 2 weeks, and the moral of the story is, I'm here to tell the story.